So, my adventures with Superman. Episode 7 was pretty much the best episode in my opinion so far in this entire series. The anime aesthetic is more or less grown on me. The plot is more or less thickening, so to speak, when it comes to the unraveling of Clark's past. Even though we pretty much know his past already, this Clark does not, and it's obviously a different spin on it. But we got a lot of Mixel, the dude from comics. I don't know how to say his name, even still. Like Mixie, fuck. I'm not saying Mixie Pidlick. Like, bro, that's so hard to say, even though I just said it. You know what I'm trying to say. The point I'm making is that this entire episode was probably my favorite. I don't like the League of Loises. I think that's kind of stupid. I think that doesn't make any sense to her character, especially given every single version of Lois Lane that we know about. And then some. It makes no sense for this version of Lois, or even any version of Lois, to do this in any capacity. Like, I feel like my problem when it comes to like changing heroines or like the superhero love interest in a lot of media is that they try to overdo what their character is, or try to overcompensate for what their character is. It's like they did the same thing with Iris in The Flash. So this is not just like a Lois thing. Like, she's already capable enough as it is. She's already having her own agency as it is, even in the comics. So like having her be this interdimensional league of formidable girl bosses makes no sense to me. Again, especially given who this character is. It just makes Lois seem as if she needs that when she never did. She never needed that giant, grandiose ideal, or identity. She didn't need that. She was never a character that felt like that was necessary, because it's like almost like, how insignificant the other versions of Lois were because they didn't have this. And it's just kind of stupid to me. Like, especially again, given who Lois Lane is. It's just, I don't like this. I think it's a weird step. I feel like it's a weird change to the lore of Lois. Like, it just makes no sense, especially for a multiversal version of Lois. It's just very weird. And again, it's just unnecessary. Same with the different versions of Jimmy Olsen. And again, you could argue, oh, it's a different universe. But you're telling me that other different versions of Jimmy are black and now a black female? Like, come on, like, stop it. Stop it. It just makes me more annoyed when it comes to modern entertainment and how they just do this. And I'm not exactly a fan of it by any means, especially when they show other versions of Superman and they look like ones from different media. One was, I believe, the Justice Lord's version of Superman that I saw, and there was probably a few other ones that are notable, but the only one that really stood out was, of course, the Justice Lord's version. Also, real quick, I don't understand what is with the new trend of voice acting as a culture, as they have to get immediately the right race to voice act someone who is literally a cartoon character. Like, they're voice actors. You're supposed to be able to immerse yourself into the role. Like, for example, the dude who voices Darth Vader is a black man, but we don't have Anakin being race swapped. Honestly, it's just something that kind of got on my nerves. Anyway, let's get back to the video. Of course, the episode just starts off by saying, oh, maybe you don't know this Clark as well as you think you do. And I'm like, we're really doing this again? Like, we're really doing the, oh, let's not trust Clark fully thing? We already went through this already. Like, this story arc is just like, we've already been through this. And I honestly don't feel like going through it again. Like, again, I like the fact that the plot is moving forward, but it's like, come on. This Clark is obviously exactly the type of person that is portrayed. Obviously. So a quick little editor's note, I had to redo like this portion of the entire video because my file got corrupted halfway through the exporting process. So instead of doing that, I have to splice the video and just give you like the general latter half of the video and my thoughts on that on Mitzi's Pidlick. So that's what will be done. I'm sorry. Enjoy the rest of the video as you see it now. Carry on. I didn't feel like re-editing that entire video because that would take like another 3 hours. I like this version of Mixie. Sure, he's cool and all. He's got the anime elf aesthetic. But yeah, I like how he's just mischievous, as he should be in the comics. But again, hey, he just causing trouble as Mixie does whenever he shows his face in any media, which you love to see. Honestly, you do. He breaks the fourth wall, so to speak, a lot. And honestly, yeah, he's fine. Superman's fine. Jimmy's fine. But the Lois stuff was just so no. Like, just no. And like, even like how Clark is introduced to kryptonite. Like, are you seriously, like, are you kidding me? Like, bro, this is how you do it? Like, there's a million ways you could have introduced Kryptonite. But this one does kind of feel like more old timey, because remember in the original, like the old radio show, like how Kryptonite was introduced, you know, it was kind of just like hand wavy. So you know what? Honestly, this was a nice little nod, intentional or unintentional it may be. I thought it was kind of funny, but still no to me. Not a fan of it, even though I do think it's kind of funny. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on this general episode of Superman and Lois, episode 7. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace.